Yeah, the Three Generates Week 5 NFL picks bonus episode by Line Bombs brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Spend $5, get $50 when you use my promo code BOMBS at Underdog Fantasy. And now, Three Generates -1. Here we go.
Yeah. I gotta get that. I gotta get that song over. Yeah.
Okay. I played the lamest song possible to remind you, for you to write a song or record, get something down, get the team involved. You're the musician, you're the artist.
Yeah.
Record some kind of theme song for the Three Generates, especially now that we're catching momentum. Burris. That is for real quickly. That is Hannibal Burris. One of the Three Generates. I'm CJ Sullivan. Kevin Bozeman is on a cruise ship right now. He tried to get in. His home internet connection last week was bad.
Yeah.
So we knew this was going to be tough.
Yeah, it's dicey.
Yeah.
You been on a cruise before?
Yeah. Been on a cruise. They're not fun.
No.
I mean,
gigging or just chilling.
Gigging, drinking, chilling, all of them. Yeah. Just 2 weeks though. I never do. I know people have done like the 6 weeks, whatever, 6 months. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, you see the same people you bomb with, all day. That's what's
that's what I hear people always say. Like, it's awkward afterwards.
Right. But and then you just hide away in those tiny ass rooms. But they have casinos and that shit now too, obviously, and you can get away from you. You can get kicked off those cruises too. I'm worried for Bozeman, actually.
You seen somebody get kicked off?
You can get kicked off for sure. I mean, there's not like they don't throw you overboard, but you know what I mean. Like they'll drop you off on the next island when they get out. Like people work. I've heard those stories.
You're jailed until then, or is it just sit here? We coming to get you?
Yeah, they put you into stowaways underneath, like Titanic, down deck below. No, they just kind of let you know that you're not coming back on. Whatever.
Chat, if you ever been kicked off a cruise, let us know in the comments. Chat, let us know if you've been kicked off a cruise. And
that's something we should do. I know we're not going live right now. Obviously, it's recording live, but we can stream live and get the chat. I'm questioning if we should have a live chat coming in there. Sometimes it's helpful. Like you said, you've had a loaded week already. I don't know if we want the public coming in on it, or maybe they can just have the product the way it is.
Live chat, I think it wouldn't, the times I haven't been on Twitch in a while, but when I would do it, it was just, and I guess maybe it's the brain needs to just get used to it, but it was just too much just seeing it. But I guess once you do it a lot, it becomes normal. But I remember like, all right, man, y'all got to stop saying stuff at me. I can't. Same thing with if I don't go on Instagram live a lot because I'll start looking. Right. All right, that's enough. That's too many words.
It's right on the screen there too. I got one where it's comments on the side, and I'll put up like occasional featured ones, but like still. They come in there. I'm like, all right, I got to ban you. I got to kick you out. Like you just can't, people can't help themselves. So he's not going to be able to make it. We are the Three Generates, three comics, friends, and gamblers, and we are in the Circa Millions NFL pick contest. It's a season-long thing. We pick 5 against the spread each week. So it's season long. We usually do our top 1 or 2 plays. We argue about over which ones we want. Let's pull up some records of last week here. I got some. Let me see here. There's a slide. Where the fuck is it? All right, we got here on there. We go. Let's see. Hold on. I was on their stats. There we are. Let me pull you on the side here. Boom. All right. Hold on. This is a bit much. This is what I want. There we go. Winning week, Hannibal. We finally had a winning week. 3-2, 7-13 on the year. We both went 1-1 last week. Bozeman went 1-0 on the year. None of these numbers are good. 3-4, 2-5, 2-3, 2-5, 2-4. So together, although we made some ground. Last week we were tied for 5,009th.
Okay.
In the contest. This week we've upgraded to 4,425th.
Hey, progress.
Yes, absolutely. The good was
rough.
Yeah, it was. The good news is that's the first quarter. It's over with. They pay out quarter prizes, not just through the year. So weeks 1 through 4 was the first quarter. Now begins weeks 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe it's 5. I believe there's 5 weeks in this quarter because there's 18 weeks now instead of 16. So we all start 0-0. So we can go up, we can get that first place prize or get the booby prize. The booby prize for the quarter was 2-18, and the first prize was 17-3, which is pretty diabolical.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means, he went 3-2 then. Was it him or was it somebody else?
Right. Was 15. What was he? 15-1 or something? So they probably lost
15-1. Yeah.
Yeah. So he lost 2 games, and he tied up with it. It was still some pretty good money. And I was going to add a new segment in there. Since Bozeman isn't here, but he would probably get the gavel for going 1-0. Although he made a pick, and then he's froze out, so we tossed his pick out and gave you the pick. His pick was horrible. Was Carolina, which lost by like 40 points in New England. But this is our showing. This is our showing of improvement here. This is your two. We gave it to you because it's the Jets and the Monday night, the terrible pick of the week. Watching, it was just terrible to watch those Jets and Breece Hall with the quote of the night. Says teams shoot themselves in the foot. We come out and shoot ourselves in the head. I respect that.
Yeah, I didn't even see that first. I would have probably thrown up if I saw the beginning of the game. I didn't.
Yeah.
I think in the second half I started watching, but I didn't see that fumble at the goal line. I'm glad
they look good. They took that opening drive right down the field, or running right through him. Like, here we go, and then he fumbles going into the end zone, and then he gets hurt on the kickoff on back. It was crazy.
They led in every stat except for the turnovers. They more rushing yards, more yards per rush, more passing yards, more yards per pass.
And score was the other stat. They didn't,
score
lead in.
But turnover. It was
No, I hear you. I don't even mean this was a bad pick because the Jets obviously could have won that game, but they were terrible to watch too.
Yeah,
they got hosed by the refs though too. They did a lot of penalties, but that interference call was a joke, and they were getting flagged for everything. Did you see when the dude got his helmet ripped off and they called a penalty on him or on the Jets for holding? That was wild.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had the Chiefs in some stuff. I would have because I was like, I felt like the Chiefs.
Yeah,
after already being a dog against the Eagles. The Chiefs being a dog again at home. I feel like the Ravens won't do it, but so getting comfortable. Now we're seeing the team. I know who that Bijan guy is now.
You do, and here's a clip from last week, and where I knew we were gonna have a winning week. You know who Bijan is now, and you're starting to know other people as well.
New England shouldn't. I'm not saying they can't win by 5, but they shouldn't be getting 5.5 for anybody.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
That's a large number.
Their quarterback fumbled it twice last week. They had 5 turnovers. And New England Patriots quarterback, real quick, Hannibal is
Drake May.
Hey, there we go. That was pretty. That was so impressive that froze Bozeman's feet again. he's in perpetual shock. There it is. So that's what I knew. We're gonna get things going. When you pulled off Drake May, I don't care if you had a computer in front of you or not. It was great.
No, I knew that. I there's somebody new that I was like, who's this? And I didn't know he was scoring a lot for the Broncos. This is my new person. I found out who they are. Marvin Mims.
Marvin Mims.
He's pretty good. Just found out about him.
Who is this guy?
Shout out Marvin Mims.
Shout out Marvin Mims. He's a spot receiver there for Denver. They play Philadelphia this week. What do you think about the board as we go in there? We have Bozeman's pick in the text. We'll reveal that later. But let's start this quarter off fresh. Let's get it going. Let's use this energy. There's a lot of dark energy. We're taking a lot of shots on and off the field. Let's channel it. And let's get in there. What are you looking at here for week 5 or week 0 for us?
Week 0.
Set the records. I know this is tough. I'll get it started here. How about that?
All right.
You know what I mean? We'll look at some tough games here. You know what? I'm going to do. This is a wild game. I'd like to hear your comments on it anyway. It's the game's in London, early in the morning. It's Vikings Browns. The line is 3.5 for favor of Minnesota. Now the Vikings just lost to Pittsburgh in Ireland.
They've been out there.
Yeah, they've been out there. And now they've been hanging out for the week. Now they're getting Now they got their spots. They got their breakfast spot, whatever. They're saying pint. They've been chilling, and they're probably wearing scarves. They're starting to get into the culture.
Yeah.
Now the Browns just head over there, and it's a little short sample size. But anytime a team's been in Europe, like for the week, whatever, and plays that second game, they usually smoke the other team. And the Browns just benched Joe Flacco. They went with Dylan Gabriel's their rookie quarterback ahead of Shedeur Sanders. They even said Shedeur is going to be the third string, which is kind of, I don't know. Did you see that thing yesterday where Shedeur was miming his interview with the reporter?
I saw it, but I didn't. I watched 1 second of it, but I know what you're talking about. Yes.
All right. I don't even get people are getting mad at Shedeur. I don't even get mad. I don't get mad that because the bit kind of bombed. At least he attempted it. Yeah. I think anything he needed the energy of the reporters to start miming back, like whoa, like doing reaction shots. You got to trust your scene partner. He gave him nothing.
Yep. Yeah. Those reporters did not go to Comedy Sports.
No, they did not. Yes,
no IO.
But they definitely did heighten it. So anyway, so you got a rookie quarterback doing his first start against the Vikings defense. Brian Flores, who's a great defensive coordinator, he is 9-1 against rookie quarterbacks. And the Browns, in general, they're famous for having different quarterbacks. There's like that one guy with the Tim Couch jersey, and it's like 50 different names of who it used to be, whatever. Browns quarterbacks are on an 0-16 streak for their new quarterback debut. So that is 16 losses in a row. I want to go with the Vikings, who've been chilling in Europe, in London, even though the Browns it'll probably look like home in England weather to them over there. But Vikings -3.5. What do you think of that?
Solid first pick, man. I like it. Why is Minnesota the team that they put out there for 2 weeks? Does it change? It usually changes each year? Or?
Yeah, they usually rotate it. I don't know if they have any affiliation. Eventually, they're going to have everyone go over there. Everyone's going to play one during the season. Like they want it, they want to spread it everywhere. So that's how they get with international. We like to push our culture over there. Like, these guys love it. Like, I don't know if they do. They like getting drunk and looking at confusing things. They like going out for that, But I'm not sure. What was the last time you were over in Europe?
Last time I was over there was 2021, 2022.
Really?
I'm going back out there. I'll be in Holland.
Yes.
October 11th in Rotterdam. And then I'll go be in London on the 16th, I believe. London's not announced yet, but yeah, I'll be out there soon.
London being revealed right here on the Three Generates show. So we do have fans actually over in London. I've seen the numbers, and of course they like football. So that's perfect. So 4 years. There you go. All right, Minnesota, London, Hannibal, October 16th at Wembley.
What pick I'm thinking about?
Yeah. What do you got?
I don't know if it's I don't think it should be the first pick, but I think the impulsive.
Yeah.
The impulsive person wants Giants +2, just for obvious reasons. But that shouldn't be my first pick. But you get it. Like Saints stink. That's just the obvious logic, right? But is that a trap?
Well, here's the thing.
Was it?
Spencer Rattler for the Saints has never won a game in the NFL, and now he's favored. That's kind of wild if you think about it. I think the Saints have never had the lead for like 12 seconds all year. And now you got Jackson Dart and Scattaboo, who are real quick. You might got to sound.
Give it up for the exciting Whites.
They're the exciting Whites, Scattaboo and Dart. New York is going crazy for them. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a trap game, but it is weird. It's just weird seeing that the Saints are favored in that game. But the reason why I say it's a trap game, both teams are pretty bad. But the Giants just beat the Chargers, it's funny. No one's really giving them credit for it. They're saying, the Chargers lost. They got injured. They did lose Malik Neighbors, obviously, that MetLife Stadium turf, which is brutal. All right, I'm putting down HB, Giants +2.
Wait, no, that's not my pick yet. Hold
I'm
on.
just jotting it down. It's not official.
Like this penciling it. Okay.
Just jotting it. Yeah, listen to this. These are jot selections.
Yeah.
We can go through a lot of these. What else are you thinking? I'll talk you through it.
Other one, I mean, Eagles at home.
Yeah, Eagles at home versus Denver, 3.5. Now Eagles have some wild statistics where I think they lead the league in 3-and-outs. They didn't throw for any yards in the second half, but yet they just keep dominating and winning. Like I don't know, they're like quarterbacks sneaking into a dynasty. I don't know how they do it. It's hilarious. It's so funny because people get so angry at it. They're destroying modern football. They're just like running through it. AJ Brown's tweeting cryptic stuff, but he's like, nah, we're good. AJ Brown tweeted something crazy about like the assassin, like some kind of like the enemy has a sword like behind your back. Like he was like, there's this tweet that one says like that's how it usually is. Like quarterbacks like, yeah, we got to keep grinding. Running backs like, oh, praise God, and the wide receivers like the enemy sleeps beneath you with a knife, and it's blood. But Eagles definitely shot there, and Denver wasn't even playing that great. I just think they played Cincinnati on Monday night, with Marvin Mims. And Cincinnati looks like the worst team in the world once Joe Burrow left. I'm like, they should give Joe Burrow the MVP just watching the Bengals lose by 50 every week. I'm like, that's how bad they are without him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Lions minus 10 then. Lions minus 10. Cowboy, because I'm just doing a spiteful pick. The Jets stunk it up, and Cowboys probably want to absolutely guarantee that they don't have a tie. They're probably feeling good because the tie is a win. They, 40-40, be able to pull that off. They were like, they were down 13-2, and were able to still turn that into a tie, which means they went on a 38-27 run.
Your math's all over the place. Wait, what? Trying to keep up. No, you're right. A 38-27 run. I'm like, wait a minute. They're down 11. They got the 40. Carry this shit over.
Cowboys minus 2.5.
Is that a jot or is it you saw that in there?
That's legit right there. Cowboys.
That's legit. Cowboys 2.5. I like it because listen, you're right. The Jets look terrible. They're shooting themselves in the head. Cowboys are kind of like the Bengals last year where they just put up points, but they got no defense. But I don't know if Justin Fields could throw the ball on them like Jordan Love or the rest of these guys. Yeah. How weird is it when they did tie? Reporters love asking players, owners, coaches, is this like kissing your sister? They really like asking that question.
I didn't see that.
They're
crazy.
They go, is it like kissing your sister? And the player's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess. What do you mean by that? You're kissing a woman, but it's your sister, so you can't get excited. And then Jerry Jones out-creeped them out. Jerry Jones goes, I don't know. How does it taste or something? Like, did she taste good or something? And they're like, whoa, we didn't want you to do that, Jerry. Well, maybe you guys shouldn't be asking the creepy questions. That's what I was saying.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't see those. That's wild. That's a wild thing to ask. Hey, y'all, don't do that no more. Just ask something else. I never saw Ty live, actually. I never watched one live. I only saw it in the box scores and
it was interesting. And the players never know that's a possibility too. They always say that I didn't know you could tie. Like we never like no one ever knows because it didn't used to be that way. Then they went from 15 minutes to 10 minutes, I guess, because for time wise. But like what do you have to put on afterwards? It's going to get ratings like the NFL. Let that shit play forever.
Yeah. Ain't no, we all know though. There's no ties unless it's a pick 'em. God damn it.
So that line is what 2.5. There, that ain't gonna be a tie. I like the hooks. I think we should do that too. We shouldn't go for ties. We should go for anything that has hooks on it. Like that has the minus the half. All right, so we got Dallas minus 2.5, Minnesota minus 3.5. Kevin Bozeman's going to go with via the text on international waters, or is he up in Alaska? He goes on bad cruises too, like in weird areas. He likes the Chargers minus 2.5 over Washington. Jaden Daniels is back. I wonder if he knows that. If he doesn't have internet where he's at, I wonder if he's getting the updates that Jaden Daniels is playing. At the same time, Chargers are banged up, but they're good. I don't know. Who am I to argue? He went 1-0 last week. He'll get the Chargers. That's 3 of our picks right there. We got 2 more to go. Here's a couple of your options we can go with here. There's Miami, Carolina. Looking at how it's a weird game, right?
Staying away.
I was like that. Well, on my other one, I wound up going. I was like, I wanted to take Carolina. I'm like, on a spot. I'm trying to think of reasons to think of Carolina. I'm like, Miami's short week, off an embarrassing loss, once you lose by 30, blah blah blah. Then I'm thinking, well, why am I trying to come up with reasons to take Carolina when I could just take the other team? I'm like, why don't there's a question. They are playing someone, and it's kind of weird. Tua looked pretty happy that Tyreek Hill blew his knee out. He was like, after the game, he's like, man, I got to praise God. We all got out of here healthy. Well, for the most part. He goes, for the most part. The most part, Tyreek Hill's leg was bent fucking 4 different ways. Except for that one injury we had. Other than that, we're pretty good. We're all feeling great.
Damn it.
Yeah. I don't know what and then then they posted a picture. Drew Rosenhaus posted a picture of Tyreek Hill from the hospital. Like, yeah, thoughts and prayers. And someone on Twitter was like, yeah, we're not praying for you, dog. We're not we want to see you play, but Tyreek, we got All right. Then we got. Go ahead. I was just setting up another game here. All
right.
You did mention it, Detroit, Cincinnati. Cincinnati looks terrible. I mean, my God. And as we've said before with Detroit, or Bozeman said it, Detroit plays football like they know we have money on them. Like other people have money on them. You know what I mean? Like they're going for it. They're beating people up. 10 is a lot on the road though, but I don't know how you can go any other way but Detroit there.
The Bengals stink. What if Bengals lost? They lost 1 by 40ish, right?
They just lost Monday night, 20, whatever that was, 23. Then they lost by 36 to Minnesota. There was a lot of defensive touchdowns in that one, but it did not look good. They can't block. Their defense is terrible, and Browning is just not good. That Monday night game, watching a little bit of it, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck were just like, they quit in the second half. They're like, get us out of here. Why do we have to keep watching this horrendous Bengals team? It was insane. So that's a possibility. That's a jot. We jotted that down. Giants are jotted. What about that? What was the other one I looked at there? Tennessee, Arizona. I look at the bad teams. Tennessee's a pretty bad team. We could do a Monday night sweat. Kansas City, Jacksonville. 3.5 in Jacksonville. They got the hot tub there. I kind of like Jags there, actually. I know you're a Chiefs guy no matter what. Chiefs kind of are back. Xavier Worthy did make them look good. Chiefs do always beat Jacksonville, too. And that coach is a bit weird, old Duval.
Yeah, give me. I just looked and I didn't realize that the Bengals' only win was over the Browns by 1.
They did well. Then they beat Jacksonville in the game. Burrow got hurt, but that was a game they actually should not have. But yeah, the Bengals are not good. You want to go with the Lions?
Give me the Lions, man. Lions. Detroit.
Yes, Detroit, Dallas. How could we not? Detroit basketball. Detroit. Yeah, the Bengals are just absolutely terrible. And then the coaches are always being. It's never good in their press conferences when they're asking the coach like, "Hey, did you think about firing any of your assistants?" And he's like, "No, why?" Well, you can't fire yourself, so we figured you'd fire everyone else around you, because they're all terrible. You go to work and you guys just lost by 80 points in 2 games, so we figured someone's got to get fired. It's October 1st.
That's a cold-blooded question to ask.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, really.
Cincinnati is that's a beat reporter. That's a local guy.
Yeah, someone who knows they're not going anywhere. All right, so we got Detroit, we got Dallas, we got the Chargers, we got the Vikings. We need one more here now. Let's fight. Let's work this through. Let's avoid that Giants Saints game. Let's avoid that. Tampa Bay, Seattle. I like Seattle there. I think Seattle's pretty good, and Tampa Bay's kind of hurt. Baker's tough though with points. Arizona -7.5. It's a lot, but Tennessee is another one. Did you hear Cam Ward? He's like, how do you guys do? He's, oh, well, if I'm keeping it a buck, we're ass. And the reporters are like, okay, what's it now? Can you translate that for me? Yeah, that's not good. Keeping it a buck. But they're not good. He's another one. They asked him, like the beat reporter asked Callahan, the coach for Tennessee. He's like, would you say your team isn't resilient? Or, have no, what do they say, heart, And he's like, he didn't say that. He just said, well, we're not resilient. He's like, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say they quit. But no, these guys are out there and they never gave up. They're just not executing. Oh, so they're just bad at football then? So they didn't give up. He's like, they're just not good at what they do? Is that what you're trying to tell us then? Well, not that. We're just not execute. So it's you then. You're not having them execute. There's got to be an issue here. They are horrible. They are easily the worst team in football in Tennessee. I think Arizona might smack the hell out of them. We might have to take. These will be a lot of big favorites if we go this way.
The Cardinals. I watched that
Thursday night game.
Yeah, Thursday against the Seahawks. They looked solid, even though I was against them that game.
You are a Thursday night specialist, Hannibal. I'll play the Thursday night football music for you. You are the Amazon Thursday night king. You come on the show. We record on Thursday night. You give out your Thursday night pick. It's too late because we broadcast Friday. We can't get it in, but you are undefeated on Thursday night.
Yeah, man. It's we all have our gifts. I wish, because the picks for Circa come out early today.
The spreads come out early in the morning. When I give them to you guys, that's when they come out. They come out 10 a.m. Pacific Thursday morning.
We might
1 p.m. Eastern.
We might have to move this show. Oh yeah, we might have to move this show up.
Move it up.
We might have to move it up.
Get that Thursday in, that third line in there.
I didn't have nothing today actually. That 8.5, I just don't like that as a. Well, I think has it started yet? Oh no, it's about to start. 20
about
minutes.
to start. Yeah, Brock Purdy got hurt, so it moved to 8.5.
Oh, okay, absolutely.
That's why it moved. Pearsall's out. Juwan Jennings out. The Niners are really banged up.
Who's starting for the 49ers?
That's a good question, but I do know that. His name is Mac Jones for the 49ers. He started a couple games this year. They beat the Saints, and they beat Arizona, actually, now that I mention it.
Okay.
So he's not the worst, but it's going to be a tough spot there in L.A. tonight. But that's a rivalry that San Francisco usually does pull up. Yeah, Mac Jones is the backup quarterback who's playing tonight for Brock Purdy.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
I would take the points.
Take the points. That's your first dog. Yes. 8.5.
Plus 8.5. That's just my I wonder what it is live right now.
Well, it hasn't started, right? You said? It starts at 20?
20 minutes away. I wonder if it's moved even more.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
Oh, no, it says 7.5.
See, maybe this is streaming out live, and this show goes right behind the windows of the casinos. And then when HB gives out his Thursday night pick, lines move.
Yeah, all right.
I'll give you 8.5 though. You can take the
8.5 on that. All right,
I like it. Let's see. Monday night's KC Jacksonville. We always have a Monday night sweat. Jacksonville. They're kind of a scrappy team. They're kind of a team on an uptick, and you're right. Kansas City might be back. We should probably avoid that. Houston, Baltimore is crazy. Houston's now favored because Lamar Jackson's hurt, and Cooper Rush is the quarterback. I don't know.
Has what you seen on Cooper Rush?
I've seen enough, is what I've seen on Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
yeah. He was the backup in Dallas for a while. He was always coming back. He was serviceable, but he did not look good, obviously, in the last game. I think it's pretty big of an adjustment. Baltimore +2 actually isn't the worst play there. They still got Derrick Henry, but that's probably a game we should avoid. You would think, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would like the Giants over. I would bet Giants. I'm gonna get with the hype if I had to pick between those games.
Yeah.
So Giants with the hype. What are our options? We got Giants, Saints.
Giants, Saints, Tennessee, Arizona.
Okay.
Kansas City, Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, Seattle, Colts, Raiders. Oh, Philly. We could do Philly, Denver. I don't know. There's something fun about that Giants game, though. I think you're right. I think you're right. Let's do that first jotting. Let's just go with it. Let's go with it.
Yeah, it was so many. Yeah, so much doubt around him.
Yeah,
you know?
I love it. So I'm locked. I'm going from Jot to Jolt. That's in. So here it is. Final 5 picks for the three generates. New York Giants +2 in New Orleans. Dallas -2.5 up in New York. A spite pick against those Jets. Detroit Lions -10 in Cincinnati. That is 3 Hannibal picks on the board. You're putting the gavel reputation on the line. Oh yeah, no, they're all yours. We're not taking any accountability. Kevin Bozeman has the LA Chargers -2.5 versus Washington, and I have Minnesota -3.5. No, all 3 are you. I'm just kidding. Well, these are all 3 generous selections. Dallas and Giants are definitely yours. We'll give you credit for that. I'll take Detroit. It doesn't matter if you're worried about having all 3.
Well, I'm not worried. I'm just kind of now, looking for, because that's.
Do you see the board? Are you seeing the board better?
I'm seeing the board. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of road chalk. Wait, no, it's balanced. What's that? Yeah.
We got a road dog with the Giants. A short Chargers, road chalk with Dallas.
Chargers -2.5 is basically a
and they're home. They're at home.
That's a pick 'em.
Minnesota's in Ireland. No one's at home there.
Yeah.
Or England,
Yeah, and then a little bit of chalk. Yeah, I like it.
I love it. All right. That'll wrap up the 5 picks minus Bozeman, who's on choppy seas and has connections. October 4th, you're in Atlantic City, right?
Yeah, I'm in Atlantic City.
Is that where you're at now? Where are you at right now? You in Chicago?
No, I'm in Brooklyn, but I'm rocking my Atlantic City tourist hoodie.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Atlantic City at Harris.
Harris, driving down there, taking the turnpike down.
Greyhound.
Come on. He ain't taking a fucking Greyhound.
New Jersey Transit bus.
You and the slot grandmas taking the casino shuttle bus.
Yeah, man, like the real vibe out there. $20.
I like that.
Everybody just on the bus together.
Yeah. Go to HannibalBuress.com for any more tour dates. You can follow us all on the socials, which is on the ticker at Hannibal Buress, at Kevin Bozeman 1, at CJ Sullivan was taken on Instagram. You can see all that bullshit. Anything else you want to plug? How's the club doing?
Club is doing good, man. It's getting.
That's what you should be promoting.
Isola, come through Isola, Brooklyn,
yes.
361 Metropolitan. Go to our socials. Go to our website. We're getting our float together. Starting to get a lot more events for the fall coming up. Yeah, it's.
I know you have drink specials. You have one special. You roll some dice. You get a free shot. You had to cut that off.
Pay your price. We haven't done that in a minute. We need to bring it back. We need to bring back roll your dice. That's your price. And we need to bring back ambient strip club, where that's the dancers while ambient music, sounds of the ocean and stuff like that play.
Ambient strip club. Roll your dice. That's your price. So you roll an 8. You spend $8 for a drink in New York. You're saying?
Yeah, we gotta do some parameters. When I
you need a sponsor for that.
Need a sponsor, and because when I did it last time, I was out of town, so I couldn't watch it. I just said, here's what it is, and then people were ordering doubles and rolling a 2. It was not the best. Sure you
need a gambler behind the bar to make sure they're not getting hustled. With the roll the dice.
Gotta have the right person running that, because they order and they drink after they roll and shit like that. Like
they're post betting their drink tabs.
Yeah, shit like that. You gotta have a pit boss for roll your dice. Yeah. That's right. Very strict rules. Like, you read this is what it is. Okay, you got that. You need a pamphlet. It's got to be real on point. But yeah, Isola 361 Metropolitan in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and that's where we will be coming out. The Three Generates, right? We're going to do a show October 30th.
October 30th. I'm gonna get that up. I'm gonna get that up and on sale.
Yeah, make sure you get that up. Get that on sale. Yeah. Get a song for the goddamn show. I got a logo coming from our team. Three Generates are about to pop. We're about to hit the second quarter. We can fund it with that. We get this big check. All we do is 5 weeks of winners. That's all we need to do.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. That's it. Then that'll do it. Thanks for tuning in. Three Generates. Here we go. 5-0. Play that song.